Welcome to the Know, I'm Ashley Jenkins. Lionhead Studios shuttered its doors recently, but a new Fable still seems to be on the table for Microsoft. Kotaku UK has reported that multiple sources have claimed that before Lionhead closed down, a number of high-profile publishers offered to step in and save the company, with bidding reaching hundreds of millions of dollars. However, it turns out Microsoft was unwilling to budge on the Fable IP, and at that point it seems that everyone just walked away. And really, I guess I can't blame them. No one's gonna cough up hundreds of millions for Black and White or the movies, even though Black and White was awesome. This probably means that Microsoft does have some kind of long-term plans for the Fable series, and they may already even have plans to hand off development to one of those other second-party studios. This is the part where we all dream about a Fable game made by Ruffian Platinum or Remedy, so we'll see, hopefully with more fulfilled promises this time around. Poor Molyneux. One game we can look forward to for sure, though, will be hitting this October, the newly announced Civilization VI. Firaxis announced the game yesterday with a trailer narrated by none other than Sean Bean, who will probably be killed at some point during the game. Developed by the lead designers of recent Civ 5 expansions, Gods and Kings, and Brave New World, Civ 6 is actually going to shake up the series' formula by the way it treats cities. In Civ 6, cities are going to be unstacked, meaning they take up more than one tile on the game board. Now you'll build up different districts on adjoining tiles, with those tiles focusing on industry, agriculture, military, etc. This means that if somebody is attacking you, they can bomb just one important part of your city. The goal is to make every single playthrough feel different, according to Firaxis, and it sounds really awesome, except for now it'll take your indecisive friend like 8 times longer to figure out their next move. But hopefully Gandhi's still a killer. Speaking of indecisive though, Warner Brothers can't quite make up its mind about what to do with the good old Godzilla franchise. But fortunately for all you monsterphiles out there, they finally solidified their plans for the Godzilla cinematic universe. Yes, that is a real thing. In addition to Kong Skull Island coming out in 2017, they've now announced that Godzilla 2 will be delayed to 2019, with Godzilla vs. Kong coming in 2020. Just another example of Hollywood cinematic universe all the things, and really it's not even the most ridiculous one. Universal is trying to do the same thing with its classic monsters like the Mummy, Wolfman, Dracula, and the Invisible Man, so, you know, that's fun. The first of those stars, Tom Cruise and Russell Crowe, who will be kicking off the Mummy in 2017, so yeah, shit's just getting ridiculous at this point. Unless we get a new Monster Squad out of all this, I'd be on board then, right? Nintendo is one of the newest players in the mobile space thanks to Miitomo, but we're still waiting on their first real mobile games, Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem. While we don't know much about what those titles are going to look like, if they'll be ports of recent 3DS entries or something entirely new, we now know that they'll be adopting that oh-so-loved free-to-play model. This is according to the CEO of Dana, Nintendo's mobile app development partner, who said the games will be free to start. You know what that means, so get ready to spend some money to bring back your supporting characters in Fire Emblem, or maybe enter real-life monthly mortgages to pay off your house in Animal Crossing. That Tom Nook is running a racket. Really, the sky is the limit wherever freemium is concerned. It's a sky filled with money, and it is raining. Money's great for free-to-play mobile development. That doesn't seem to be the case, though, for Toys to Life anymore. In a surprise announcement this week, Disney said it is now shutting down Disney Infinity, including all toys and game development. This essentially ends Disney's days as a video game publisher and comes with a really expensive price tag. The company will be paying $147 million charge to shut it all down. This move comes because Infinity didn't do quite as well as expected last year, which seems like a little bit of an overreaction. Hopefully the next Star Wars movie doesn't underperform, or we could be in some real trouble. Toys to Life properties have gained in popularity from publishers over the last few years, but considering Activision just got hit with layoffs in the wake of poor Skylander sales, that very expensive toy-filled well may be drying up. While it's everywhere, rejoice, unless you really like Amiibo, because they're doing great. Saving time is just as good as saving money, and now, according to some new research, Netflix does just that. Cordcutting.com, a site focused on streaming news, recently did some number kung fu to make a shocking discovery. Netflix's refusal to show ads saves the average TV watcher 6 days of ad watching time over the course of each year. Their study came to this conclusion by taking the number of Netflix's subscribers, which is 75 million, give or take a couple million, and determining an average watch time per day based on CEO Reed Hastings' claims that subscribers watch 125 million hours per day. That comes out to 1 hour and like 40 minutes or so per user. Then cord cutting looked at Nielsen data showing the average commercial time per hour of TV is close to 16 minutes. Put all that in a blender, and it means Netflix viewers skip close to 160 hours of ads each year, or about 6 days, assuming nobody is DVRing past commercials. Because, I mean, maybe that's a fetish. Good guy Netflix, giving you plenty more time to and chill. A week. If you've ever had big dreams of becoming a successful YouTuber, one game is giving you a chance to do just that. YouTuber's Life is a new sim game hitting Steam Early Access next week, letting you become the next PewDiePie, finally! In the game, you'll be able to edit videos, expand the amount of fans, and turn yourself into a wealthy fellow, which is totally how this all works in real life, by the way, just like that. The trailer shows customizable characters setting up a computer and buying video game consoles while living out of your parents' house. Okay, accurate. I mean, you know, I spent way too much time playing games in my parents' house, so that's cool. Going all the way up to huge mansions and industry parties, which I hope is still in my future. I could use some mansions. Yes, this is my Tuesday mansion. I got it from ad revenue. Fingers crossed for a multiplayer component where you get extra points for leaving savage comments on other players' in-game YouTube videos. And work on my leveling up my dislike skill. Oh yeah. Oh, leveled up. So stupid, but so great. I mean, if we can make Goat Simulator, we can make anything, right? VR's had a slightly slower start than all those crazy industry projections, but that hasn't stopped the new tech from hitting a nice milestone recently. Oculus announced that in April, over 1 million people used Gear VR, which founder Palmer Luckey calls big news for VR acceptance and adoption, great for existing and future VR developers. That's actually a great milestone. So, nice work. According to the blog post on Oculus, the most popular VR application tends to be video, with 80% of people using Gear VR to watch a VR video each day. They also announced that 360-degree photos will be coming to Facebook, so now you can view all of your friends' food pictures and baby pictures and whatever in stunning VR mode. That's the future we've made for ourselves, everyone. Jokes aside, it will be interesting to see how widespread adoption of VR continues to pace out over the rest of the year, especially with PlayStation VR hitting just in time for the holidays. I got my hands on Vive this weekend. It was pretty sweet. And there's your roundup, everyone. We'll be back again on Tuesday to get you in the know about all the stuff you missed over the weekend. And of course, news every day. What do you think of the potential suitors for the Fable franchise? What kind of Fable game would you want to see next? Maybe just more cards? Yeah? Fable pub games? The sequel? Let us know what you think of all this news in the comments. And for all the best geeky news from the intertubes, remember to like this video and subscribe to the Now. Some of it's not even on the inner tubes. I mean, it is. It's reported on the inner tubes. But this is real life, guys. Life. Real life. No one else clapped for VR. Just one person clapped. Come on. Can we get actual clapping for VR? Justin, you're fired. This is according to the CEO of Dina. Yeah, this is according to the CNO. Oh man, that Tom Nook is running a racket. The sky's the limit. Wherever that freemium